Jun and Jun episode 1 starts with Lee Jun waking up late and he tries to hurry and get ready for his first day at work as an intern. He is excited to be joining the workforce and smiles giddily at the thought of being a full-time office worker. On his way to work, he stops by a convenience store and gets some yogurt. The store attendant is happy to see him and recognizes him as a former idol. He gets a call from Song Hyun-jae, who reminds him to make sure he has had breakfast and is not late for work. He also informs him that there has been an accident and traffic is hectic and advises him to take a cab. Lee Jun rushes out and tries to hail a taxi but is unsuccessful. A car stops by to pick up Kim Young, a lady standing beside him. Lee Jun overhears that they are heading to Gangnam and he uses this chance to ask for a ride. The driver Choi Jun agrees to help him and they set off. On the way, Kim Young is angry with Lee Jun as they had a minor fight when trying to hail a taxi. She feels he is being rude and asks him to stay still during the ride instead of curiously examining the interior of the car. However, the driver is glad to help Lee Jun and keeps asking him questions and explaining things about the car and the wedding invitation on the back. Once they arrive at the destination, Choi Jun drops Kim Young and gets into the same building as Lee Jun. Lee Jun promises to pay him back for the favor and offers him his yogurt. Choi Jun finds it cute and can't help but smile. As he tries to hurry along, Lee Jun almost trips, but is saved by Choi Jun. Since they are close, Lee Jun smells a familiar scent on Choi Jun, but is unable to place it. Before they get on the lift, Hyun-jae calls Lee Jun asking him to hurry and arrive before the head manager. Choi Jun overhears this conversation and helps Lee Jun make it in time. However, Lee Jun is shocked once he learns that Choi Jun is the head manager and therefore his boss. Hyun-jae is curious about Lee Jun arriving with the boss and Choi Jun interrupts their conversation and explains what happened. At the office, the interns introduce themselves to Choi Jun in his interview with each of them. During his interview, Choi Jun asks about Lee Jun's unique resume and why he wants to join the company. Lee Jun explains that he started having an interest in the fragrance company because he used to know someone who loved fragrances and was always there for him. Choi Jun is curious about this mysterious person and asks if it is Hyun-jae. Lee Jun admits that Hyun-jae is a good friend to him and has always helped him even when it came to getting this job. Lee Jun's interview doesn't turn out to be as intense as the other interns. The interns are worried about their future in the company after learning that they will only be offered a permanent job if they do well in an upcoming project. They think that they might be foul play going on and wonders if Lee Jun has connections to the head manager since they came in together. However, one intern chastises the others for thinking so. At the end of the interview, Choi Jun asks Lee Jun how he has been all these years. Lee Jun wonders what he means. Choi Jun gets close to him and removes his glasses, allowing Lee Jun to see him clearly. It is at this point that Lee Jun recognizes him as his old childhood friend. Lee Jun was always looking out for Choi Jun and helped him against bullies. He is the first person who taught Lee Jun about sense.